kick it with the coolest young man you can sit in. Going through some shit will get you right, come and listen. Y'all ain't messing with the starting five, who you kidding? Yeah, it's your mans and them, it's your mans and them. Ladies, you can pull up, we could talk, give advice. Fellas, we could laugh, we could joke about life. Gut shake, Kyrie, Bella, Austin, get it right. Yeah, it's your mans and them, it's your mans and them. Come and kick it with the coolest young man you can sit in. Going through some shit will get you right.
We good.
Yo.
You will now watch Your Mans and them live. I'm your man's Gus the Third.
I'm your man's Bello.
I'm your man's Austin Felix.
And I'm your man's Kyrie.
And I'm your man Shakespeare from a random house in Southside Jamaica, Queens. This is Your Mans and Them Live. Yes.
You know, Kyrie's here in spirit.
He's a ghost.
Why is there a Clorox bottle on my side?
Wow. What episode is this?
64.
64. Episode 64.
On the road to 100.
On the road to a hundo. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I can't see y'all right now because you're on Austin's lap. But
Hey.
once he puts the iPad where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, you want to put this on the floor? No product placement? You just turn it to the front of the camera.
We all got Dunkin'. Damn, I am loud. Oh, I don't know what changed, but don't worry about it. You're right. We all got Dunkin' Donuts. We all feeling good. We got some hot chocolate. Shout out to Dunkin' Donuts, our sponsors for today.
Don't be giving us false sponsors for this to us.
Accessory not supported. What's it talking about? Yo, if you in the chat, let yourself be known right now. We about to have a lit show. Shout out. Shout yourself out. If you in the chat, say what up. Say what up. You know how this go by now. Can you turn me down a little bit?
Yeah, we on
Sorry,
episode
Austin.
64.
Episode 64. What's going on, yo?
I'm good. I'm chilling, man.
Can't hear
Chilling.
Chilling like a villain.
Wow.
My
Got this.
voice. I got that Luther voice.
Is this your first time with the headphones?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How do you think you sound?
I sound amazing.
I think you sound trash.
I think you
Oh,
sound
you
like
guys
a
are on my
bitch.
TV right now.
We on your TV. It's lit. Lily, what's going on?
Lily.
Shout out to Lily Wilson.
How you doing,
She said
Lily?
hi.
LW, what's
Lily,
up?
how's your day going? We sorry for being late. Yeah, I'm good. We sorry for being late,
It's
y'all.
not my fault.
We had some technical difficulties. We have some new equipment we setting up. We had to get Mr. Class on.
Because Kyrie's calling in from jail.
Yo, what up?
He doing a short bid.
Self-lock AD.
He's calling in from a remote location. If y'all can hear him, let us know if you guys can hear him. Because he sounds kind of low for me.
No, he sound good to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, Drew.
Don't get spicy with me. I ain't do nothing to you.
Shit.
Niggas. I mean,
Damn.
Shit.
He said nigger.
Rosemika.
Hey, you know her?
She said, sorry I'm late. No problem, babe. You don't got to apologize.
You don't got to apologize.
it's all right. We're
apologize.
always late, so don't feel bad.
Yo,
Don't do that.
I got a random question for y'all.
Yes, sir.
What's your favorite ice cream?
Cookies and cream.
That's a fact.
You know, it's funny because I got ice cream the other day and I got cookies and cream and they said they call me basic. They said I was basic.
It is a basic thing. It's a simple basic thing.
So what? It's the flavor I choose. I hate when I
Exactly.
like something and then someone tells me that I'm basic because I like what I like.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, my coworkers be doing that to me because like they be like, yo, Shake, what do you want to eat? I'd be like, all right, let me get like a quesadilla, but I put the stuff that I want on it. They be like, oh, you be taking mad long because you put the stuff that you want on it.
Do they call you basic?
No, they call me. They call me. They say I'm extra because I put the stuff that I want on my food.
Oh, you extra? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, leave people alone when they do their food choices, man.
Word.
If I want to choose cookies and cream, let me do cookies and cream.
That's what I'm saying.
What's your favorite? You said it?
Nah, yeah, I said, I agree with him. Cookies and cream, but milkshake flavor, strawberry.
Oh, strawberry milkshake
I
flavor.
love
Okay.
strawberry milkshakes.
Kyrie, talk for a second.
Oh, I like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
chocolate sprinkles.
No.
He sounds
wait,
good.
say that again, Kyrie?
I said I like vanilla ice cream with chocolate sprinkles.
Yo, I can't hear you. What?
I said I like vanilla ice cream with chocolate sprinkles.
One Eye Skull said, I like peanut butter chocolate. Cammy said can't stay, y'all, but hey,
How you doing?
What's up,
Cammy?
Cammy?
Cammy.
Lily says I was called childish for liking cookie dough. Cookie dough's okay.
Cookie dough's good. I like
dough's
cookie
okay.
dough.
Cookie dough is good.
Love Lavender in the building. What up?
Love lavender. So about that date with you and Gus.
She said I can't barely hear y'all. I'm in a bar laughing my ass off.
Oh,
Wait, you still in Miami?
Oh, I heard she.
Wow.
If you in a bar in New York, Gus gonna come join you after.
Yeah, no problem.
For sure.
there.
For sure. For sure.
I'm gonna be there. Just make sure you got my drink.
He gonna pay 50-50.
He said, make sure you got my drink.
Go half on
drink.
drinks.
Half on drinks.
Yes, sir.
Shit, why do I feel cold? It's crazy how it was sunny, then it gets cold. Life. Let's talk about life.
Let's not.
My favorite ice cream is
Rocky
caramel.
Road.
Nobody asked you.
Yeah, where we didn't
Caramel.
ask.
No, I just wanted to let y'all know.
He like orange sherbet.
Yo, Kyrie, don't be laughing from prison, all right?
Man, what you gonna hang up on me or something?
All right,
Beep.
we gonna
You
time
know,
just-
you out.
You know Kyrie ain't gonna be there for long. You know he snitched.
Yo, just make sure
Wait,
y'all
nah,
put
what you say,
just
Gus?
make sure y'all put free Kyrie in the chat. Free Kyrie in the chat.
Rosemika says a vanilla bean ice cream with honey bunches of oats changes the game. That sounds interesting.
That sound like Cold Stone shit.
Yeah, yeah. She said no. I'm back home at RC Dugan's. I don't know what that is.
RC Dugan.
RC Dugan's. Oh, Rockville. Is it Rockville? Rockville Center? Yeah, Rockville Center. Dugan's.
Oh,
Love
that's the
Lavender.
spot.
You going? Hmm?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My
she gonna
dog.
pick me up.
All right.
You better have a damn mask on.
Nah, how can she got her mask off?
COVID-20 out there.
All right, y'all. What we getting into first?
We getting into the verdict, George Floyd verdict.
Why are you excited about that?
He don't like how you sound on the mic.
Yo, this nigga, he was like George Floyd verdict and looked over at me. Nah, yesterday, I feel like America finally got something right. For real.
Agreed.
Right?
Yeah, I think the verdict is definitely a good step towards something better. You know,
For sure.
it's not the end of the road. It's just the first step, like the
small,
beginning.
small step to a giant.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Verdict, 3 guilty charges. Right?
Yep.
It was murder 2, murder 3, and manslaughter.
Manslaughter too.
Manslaughter.
Yeah, manslaughter. Maximum sentence for all three. I think 40 years for murder 2, 25 for murder
Yep.
3,
And
and then 10 for manslaughter. So maximum he could get is 75 years.
Manslaughter has a $20,000 fine option,
Okay, who
which is
paying that?
kind of weird. Though.
So wait,
What? So
$25,000 fine option.
Yeah, so you don't if they don't charge him with the 10 years,
he could
get-
opt out.
He could get $20,000 fine.
Wow.
Yeah, manslaughter is one of those things where it's like let's say you get into a car accident and you didn't intentionally kill a person, but they end up dying.
Right.
Like
Oh, I see.
you don't go to prison, but you pay a big ass fine.
Right.
Yeah.
Shit.
Would y'all rather do 20,000 or 6 months in jail? You know what?
Wow.
I don't think that question is optimal.
Yeah, nah.
20,000 or 6 months in jail.
So yeah, maximum 75 years. I was reading about it, and they said that there was someone like a lawyer talking about it, and she said that basically because the system that they use is based off of a system of priors. So if you don't have any type of prior criminal history, then that's how they judge the chart of what you call it, not prosecution, of sentencing. So if you have no criminal prior background, then they usually judge it based off of that. But they were saying that because of the situation and how he handled it, because he was a law enforcement personnel, because he handled the situation so aggressively, and because he obviously blatantly took someone's life, they were saying that the judge can then, it was called something else, but the judge can then base it off of that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot into the sentence, and like they say 40, but it doesn't necessarily mean 40 right off the bat.
Right.
Yeah, and
Go ahead,
the judge.
Kyrie.
This is all in the judge's hand now. The judge has to make the call at this point on like how many years.
So when is that? When do we get that information?
8 weeks,
Yeah.
8 weeks.
too long.
Oh, shout shout out to Darnella, the girl who took the video of the incident.
Oh yeah.
You know, we have to protect her. Like, she literally, if she didn't take her phone out, like, I'm pretty sure this wouldn't have gone the way we have wanted it to go.
Yeah.
With the trial.
Did y'all catch the trial at all?
I saw pieces here and there. Like,
Yeah, I watched a lot of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I work from home, so I just had it up while I was working, like just listening to the, you know, the everyone testify, all the witnesses, and just like them cross-examining the witnesses and stuff like that. A lot of it was, in my opinion, it was dragged. The way they question the witnesses, like they take their time, and they're very specific with their questioning. So it's a reason why it just takes so long.
Yeah.
I feel like it didn't necessarily have to take that long. I thought they would just ask the question that they wanted to ask, but they build up a whole suspense and a whole background and you know.
Yeah, because they're
a
trying
profile.
to paint
That's what they call
the
it.
perfect
They build
picture.
a profile. Yeah.
They're trying to put all the because for the dumb people, i.e. me at home, who like are just watching the trial, they want to make sure we understand each piece of the situation and why, you know, why it happened the way they did.
Yes.
Which person, like, who stuck out to you the most?
The doctors, they brought in the prosecution brought in officers with, you know, higher rankings.
Yeah.
You know, so they basically, there was this one officer, they made him go through his experience. He was a very experienced black man in law enforcement, you know, throughout different places in the United States, different trainings, different programs. He was a street cop in New York. He was so much different that I don't necessarily know how he ended up like being part of it, but I guess they just used his expertise and his knowing of training, and they talked about like training tactics and things like that.
Yeah.
And then the defense would come in and talk about like actions to take in like situations, or how are they trained to react in, you know, hostile situations, which they consider crowds. So the way they built it was like, in your training, was crowds and the environment considered hostile? Could it be a hostile situation? And they say yes, right? And then it's like the defense is basically saying this officer acted reasonable in this hostile situation,
Right, yeah.
This is why he made his decisions, because they were trying to be aware of everything that was going on.
Yeah. They were that was basically what the whole defense was.
Yeah.
They were trying to say that because it was a crowd, and that's why he felt like it was a hostile environment. That's why he kept his knee on his neck.
Yeah.
I got to catch the beginning of it when it first started, but every time I was working, I was in the air, so I wasn't able to catch it. But I caught two. I caught the young lady, the off-duty firefighter.
Yep.
I caught her a little bit, and I don't know, I forgot his name. I think his name is Donald. The black gentleman. He knows martial arts, and he was talking about a chokehold that's done in like martial arts to where he basically compared the chokehold that's done to where when the person tries to move, you kind of squeeze tighter, therefore blocking like more air out.
Yeah.
And then he showed, like, they played the video, and he was like, look right there, he moves, and the officer keeps like pushing his knee in every time he moves to cut more circulation off. And I got chills when I saw that shit. Like the fact that this man is, I don't know if he was a black belt, but he knows martial arts, and he's telling you, like, we know this is the move when you're trying to stop someone from breathing. Like, he's pointing it out right there. Like, that shit gave me chills.
Yeah, and there was even clips where they would have people who do training, right? And then the defense would ask them, and you know, it's part of training, right? Some of these tactics and some of these positions, and then the prosecution, they replayed the video, and there was a portion of the video where the other officer was like, "Do you want to turn?" Because in their training, they are trained to put them in a prone position, but then they have a recovery
I'm
position.
sorry, the prone position is what?
Laying down on their stomach.
Oh, okay.
And then from the prone position, the recovery position is when they put him on their side.
Right.
So one of the officers said, "Do you want to turn him over on his side?" But Chauvin didn't respond to that at all. Like, he kept him in that prone position. And a lot of the doctors talked about how the prone position could be dangerous. The people who actually do the training talked about it is a dangerous position. It's not supposed to be held for that long. Blah blah blah, things like that. So,
Right.
I mean, even them playing the clip and rewatching the clip over and over and breaking down every time and every stamp, and it was just like, it was something. They even had the young kid. He was 19 years old. The guy who worked in the store.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
testified.
I felt bad. I saw a clip of
Yeah,
that, and he said that he felt guilty. But go ahead, Kyrie.
Because he called the cops.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna say like his boss apparently like made him call. I think he made him call the cops or something like that.
His boss made. I thought he
And-
did it on his own. Well, he
No.
reported it to his boss.
Yeah, something like that. Like I think he either like called the cops or he confronted George Porter, something like that.
Yeah.
And it was like a policy where like he had to do it versus the boss had to do it, and I kind of felt like as the person who owns the store, like you should never put your employee in that situation. And like I feel like over like what the situation was, it shouldn't have been escalated that far.
Yeah.
Personally.
He said he brought it up to the manager, and he said there's a policy if it's a fake bill, it gets docked from their pay.
Yeah.
So the manager told him go out and get him and talk to him and whatever, and that's when he said he went outside to kind of and then he called the cops, and it was just like downhill from there.
How do you? You gonna say something? Shake.
I was gonna read something.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Oh, all right. So this tweet from a rapper, 600 Breezy. He said second and third degree. Second and third degree.
Take your time. Take your time.
This nigga's a rapper. All right. Second and
Queen Lee,
third
what up?
degree intentional murder. Don't be mad when they only give dude 5 to 15 years. They playing in y'all face. That's basically manslaughter, accidental murder. The nigga finna be at home laughing in 5 years. I got played bad in courtroom before. Just hate to see the system fuck us like that. From experience, the judge said out his mouth, guilty count. I unintentionally second degree murder while committing a felony guilty count to third degree murder.
Yeah.
Perpetrating a dangerous act. Damn, they good at what they do. People don't even pay attention to what just happened. So
Yeah, the whole thing goes so fast. You see guilty, but
Yeah.
there's a lot more that goes behind that guilt, and that's why it takes them 8 weeks to even sentence the nigga. Like, it's crazy.
I
And
mean,
they put guilty in big ass letters so
Hell
that
yeah.
the people, they do that so that Minneapolis doesn't burn Minneapolis down again.
but like my thing is, you don't think if this man gets 5, like I understand they want to see him do like jail time, but they don't want to see no light ass sentence. You took a man's life. You have all these witnesses that testify to it. I think the testifying didn't go in the direction that they thought it would go, because they thought that people would testify and the jury would be like, oh, he's but nah, people went up there and told the truth, and now it's like what y'all expect? People, you this verdict came out, everything guilty straight down the line, and y'all think if y'all give him a slap on the wrist, that motherfucker gonna burn.
Yeah, nobody's gonna take that shit.
It's gonna burn.
Nobody's gonna take that shit. Let me get to the chat. Sorry. Let us know what y'all think about the verdict. Let us know what y'all think about the trial if y'all watched it. Lily says, that's talking about Kyrie. I saw jail. I thought it was talking about the case. One Eyed Skull says, Gus hype. There's still more to go. And that's really all y'all said. All right. Shout out to Queen Lee who just joined. Yo, let us know what y'all think about the trial. Let us know what y'all think about the case. I got a question though. How do you feel like, things are gonna change now that we have so much cameras everywhere? So like, people have cameras. If a cop pulls someone over, I see it all the time. Like, I'll be driving by, cops pulling people over, and people have their cameras out and they're recording them. The cops have the
body cameras.
the body cameras. We're seeing footage of a cop saying that she meant to pull out her taser and ended up pulling out a pistol and killing a young kid. We see footage of a man in uniform.
Oh, her ass
at
better
a
go
gas
to,
station.
She better go to jail.
That's a whole nother thing.
She better go to jail because I don't know how you're a trained officer. You don't know the difference between a taser, which is bright
25.
yellow.
Well, she was like 20 plus years in.
Yeah,
Like,
20 plus years.
how do you
in,
make that mistake?
Which is a bright yellow, black and yellow taser. You know, you could feel the weight difference between a handgun. I've held a handgun before. That shit don't feel like no taser.
You a shooter?
I ain't a shooter, but you can get shot.
How do y'all feel like it's gonna change? Do y'all feel like it's gonna change, or do you think we're just gonna see more of what's going on?
I think the good thing is that the public are the ones recording, right? Because multiple people in the public recording George Floyd's situation is what helped the case a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
If they only had the cops' body camera footage to go with, it's kind of a different story, right?
Definitely.
I think the public being able to record these things and shed light to it is going to grow, and hopefully that also deters. But even the decision on the case, like, you know, cops shouldn't be so trigger happy. They shouldn't, you know, rush to use their weapon in any case, to be honest. I get it. It's a tough job. You know, their life is on the line every day, but you know, it doesn't mean that you have the power to just take someone else's.
Impulsive.
Yeah.
Yep.
Out of fucking fear.
What you gonna say, Kyrie?
Oh, I was gonna say it's hard to really tell with a sample size like this. Like, everything went right, you know, for people recording. You know, you got to shout out to the protesters who really put pressure on, you know, the government and people, like making sure that we get this taken care of. So it's gonna take a lot for this, you know, situations like this. Again, it's gonna take a lot of this, of what the people standing together and fighting situations like this for things to change. I think it's gonna take a long time, and I think, you know, right now, so it's a wake-up call. I would call this accountability. You know, like this person's being held accountable, but like this needs to be a continuous, you know, thing. Like, if this situation like this happens again, like this needs to be a precedent. So it's tough. I think I'm leaning towards like possibility, but like I think I just need to see more action from our people who we elect in office. Like, what changes are they going to make after this? Like, what laws are they going to put in place?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Shout out, brother Kyrie X.
Well said, brother. Well said.
Colleen Hawkins says, Queen Lean says, my bad, Lean. Queen Lean says, I agree with what y'all are saying in regards to the sentencing. If he doesn't serve at least 15 years, it's going to be a problem for people. 15 is not nowhere near enough.
I need
40.
40 plus.
40
like
plus.
40
That's
plus.
what I need to see.
She says, Cammy says, and she was a vet. She's talking about the officer who shot, what's his name again? Ahmad? Am I bugging? Let me not throw names out there.
It's Dante.
Dante, okay. And she says, and I mean serve 15, not sentence 15 to serve 7, because I feel like that might be where this can go. One Eye Skull says, you can never escape evil and corruption, for sure. Queen Lee also says, I feel that it will take more than one conviction and actually long sentencing to start to have police officers really aim to de-escalate situations rather than power trip.
You guys know that this is the second cop that's been like convicted of murder regarding a police shooting ever.
Yeah, it's always been hard to, like, I was thinking about a lot of police shootings in the past, and I also was listening to a podcast and they talked about it. It's like there was no video, right?
Yeah.
Like there was no actual, like, it's usually down to a bunch of officers in that situation, and the victim's story is not, you know, put out there. It's not held, right? Because they're gone. And it's like that whole story could have been completely different, right?
Yeah.
Like that person's death could have been justified, or there could have been justice for his death. I said that wrong. You know, with video, right? I don't know. It's the video helps a lot. I think everybody's shedding light on it in media and stuff. Like right now, I see a lot of cases coming up in my timeline about, you know, things around the world where police are abusing power and stuff. I feel like that's the kind of attention that needs to be put on the police.
All right, so we'll see in the future. We'll see in the future if things change. We could put this one in the books, and in 6 weeks, right?
Mhm.
6 to 8 weeks.
6 to 8 weeks, we'll know the sentence of this shithole.
All I want to say is once bitten, twice shy. Don't think that if this shit go left, that we gonna be sitting there protesting and fucking hugging again.
No.
Man, we ain't gonna be hugging no cops no. Like, I was cool with that the first time, whatever kumbaya shit. But like after a while, like
You ever hugged a cop before?
No,
Nah.
and I never will. Matter of fact, my friend's mother was a cop, so
You
I
hugged
gave, I gave her a hug.
There you go.
But she didn't have the uniform on.
It don't matter.
She was plain clothes.
She was undercover.
I don't know how to take that. All right.
Yo, shout out Drip Scotty in the chat. He said
Yeah.
how we phone in. Nah, we not. It's not a phone in. We actually got one of our co-hosts in here. He's just at home
He's
or
locked
wherever he
up.
is, and he's on the line.
Free
he's a
Kyrie
good
in the
person.
chat.
That's my boy though. Rosnika
Y'all can phone
says
in real
50.
soon, though.
He
Yo.
locked himself up in his shoebox.
Yo, free Kyrie out the you feel me?
Khalid says, yeah, it should definitely be something like wild, like 40 plus years. LOI, I agree. Yeah, it's good job, Austin. That's gonna be a clip. I hope you know that.
Let's
Go
get
ahead.
into the show though, guys.
That's the thumbnail.
Oh,
thumbnail. Moving on.
Moving on. Can we get a whoop whoop?
Let's end it with a R.I.P. George Floyd. man.
For sure.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. George Floyd. We was actually, to be transparent, we was talking about this last night, and we were talking about how it's hard to like talk about something as heavy as this and then move on, and just have like a regular show, you know. So yeah,
we could do a moment of silence.
So everybody in the chat, just spread the awareness. You know, anything
We'll
you
do
see
that.
like
Yes.
this,
Yes.
share it on your timelines. Talk about it. Keep the light on it. You know.
Definitely.
Even educating people about this as well.
True.
You know, I know it's hard. You know, sometimes people feel the opposite of what is true, but you just don't be afraid to speak your mind and let people know, like, yo, like, we're not going to take this, and like things need to get better.
Absolutely.
I had a talk with somebody before we switch off, and she brought up, she's like, people have to realize that the state governments are also very different in different, right?
Oh,
like,
yeah, definitely.
Like a court case in New York is not going to be the same as a court case in Minnesota.
Not at all.
Right? And they
No,
have
no.
different procedures and different rules and stuff. So it's like when you start hearing these cases happening all over these places, it's like remember that the rules in your state aren't the same as the rules in another state. I was just on the other day on Twitter and I was like bugging out because I seen cops, harass. I felt like they were harassing these dudes who are on bicycles. Come to find out that you need a license for a bicycle in that state, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Like, so like it's just being aware of everything and not spreading false information, not jumping to conclusions, finding out the facts. And
I wish someone
shedding
would pull
light
me over and talk about where's your license on a bike.
on a bicycle.
I look at
I'm
them crazy.
I'm gonna call it bicycle because you pedaling that motherfucker like you need a license for that. Like
License
what?
and registration, please. Bitch.
Imagine you had to go to school for that too.
You
You gotta get a permit test for a bike.
Bike school.
That's crazy.
You hit the curb, it's over.
Word. Stupid.
But yeah,
Shout out the life of A. Martine. What up?
Yeah, what's the
said-
word, bro?
He said free Kyrie till it's backwards.
Yo, free my
You
boy
already
Kyrie.
know, bro.
Shout out
Kyrie
to
calling
everybody
from
in
the
the
pen.
chat. Shout out
Kyrie,
to
spit a
everybody in the
verse.
Yo, how long is the line behind you, Kyrie?
Shit.
You
Long.
looking over
Some
your
niggas
shoulder.
gonna have to
Hey,
wait.
yo.
Hey,
yo.
Hold on. Just we have an announcement. Just to let you guys know, we will start doing weekly shows. One will be live, and another one will be pre-recorded. But we'll still have a live chat. So make sure y'all tune in to our show next week, Wednesday, guys.
Next
Right.
week, definitely.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, and those are gut announcements for the day.
Yo, Kyrie. Even when you not here, you still annoying. Shh.
I'm not going to lie. Having you sit next to me is different from having you in my head because
That's it.
wait, what?
What did you say?
Rephrase that.
What did you
Rephrase
say?
that.
You're in my ears.
It's
Why am I in your head?
weird.
I can hear you in my ears.
Okay,
I'm not gonna lie. I understand what you're saying.
You right?
'Cause
it's a different level of
Yeah.
annoyance.
When he was,
Because when you're right here, you can hit him. You can't hit him.
Yeah, when he's on one side, it's okay. But the whole
He
ears.
says a different
That's
level
crazy.
of annoyance.
This is the second show, Drew. I get to know the full, true meaning of how you feel about me, bro.
Nah, let's not do this. Let's not do this. We're not doing this. Moving on.
The clip's
Moving
coming
on.
soon.
move on.
That
Move
clip was
on.
that, it's up. It's right.
Alright.
It's up, right?
I don't think you posted it.
Which one? Yeah, I posted it. Wait.
Oh, I'm
no,
looking
no,
at
you
you.
posted
You
it.
posted
Lying.
2
Lying.
clips.
Yeah.
It's 3.
Oh, I didn't see the last one.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
it's
Moving forward.
Yeah, I said 3.
I
All
only
right.
seen 2.
Chat room. I need your help.
You're
I need your opinion on
I'll
something.
double check.
So recently,
double check.
yeah, y'all finished?
Sorry.
Yes,
Y'all
sir.
finished or you done?
Sorry. We done.
All right. So recently, I was at one of my friends' get-togethers.
mm-hmm.
All right, and he was with his shorty, and his shorty looked real familiar. To the point when I was like, "Yo, did I used to talk to her?" If I did, it would have been like a couple years back. The question I have for the chat room is, and for y'all, the fellas, is if I was talking to her years ago, years before they started talking, should I still tell my mans or should I just let it rock because they look happy?
I say, me personally, I'm gonna say let it rock. If they're happy, they're in a good space. Don't go throwing something to cause. Don't throw no ripples. Don't throw no rocks in the pond to cause ripples. All right, they good. Like if the fact that you do that could have that man thinking like, oh, you just talking to my mans. Why didn't you? Like too many things is gonna fall apart just because of that. So I say don't say anything.
So, all right, I'm just gonna counter that, right? If you don't say anything, and then she says to her friend, to her man, "Oh, I didn't know you knew him. Me and him used to talk."
As she should.
Right?
As she should. She did her job.
Right. Do you think her man is gonna be upset that you didn't say nothing when you had the opportunity? As his friend, right? You decided to like sweep it under the rug and not bring it up.
I all I'm saying is like is at that point, if they get together before I even know about it, it's her job to let them know. Is to let her man know. It's not my job to go in there and be like, yo,
But that's your friend.
That's my homie, but they was together before I even knew, because he said she looked familiar. They was together before he even knew, like, you knew prior to that they was together or in the situation?
No, that's my friend.
Ooh,
like,
drink some water.
He said, that's my friend.
That shit was high definition.
What a wonderful world.
nah, like I knew, like the dude, I knew him for years. I'm saying, like, yeah, the girl, I was talking to her, or I was talking to her years before they met.
Okay, did you smash?
That's my
In
question.
the hypothetical situation, yes.
All right.
So you smashed this
I'm
girl.
asking you, no, all right. So if I was to smash his girl, right, years ago,
Before they were together.
yeah, so it wasn't his girl. if I used to talk to the girl that he's seeing now, and it's years past, they look happy together. They like a year or two in already. Do I have to let them know? I have to let him know?
Here's my thing.
I don't think so.
If it happened, like, say it happened in your teenage years where you was messing with her, I'm not bringing that to the forefront in their current relationship. If they're in their mid-20s.
I'm not gonna be like, yo, that was my first.
Yo, I killed that when I was
Me and her
17.
go way back, bro.
That's crazy.
That's shady.
That's mad.
That's
foul.
petty and
Nah,
shady.
I'm not doing that.
You know what? I don't know. This is actually a good like thing to discuss, because I feel like if my girl tells me, "Oh, I didn't know you knew him. Me and him used to talk back then." I'm looking at my man's like, "Yo, nigga, what? Like you had a chance to say something, nigga. Why you didn't say nothing? Like, we boys. Why you ain't say nothing?"
But what if she told you, like, it's 2 years, right? So with this friend, we're not really talking as much. We
So
still
y'all
cool.
not friends.
We friends.
Y'all not okay.
But we not like we don't talk as much.
All right, then it's fine. Yo gotta say nothing.
That's what
Because
I'm
it
saying.
seems like if you stop talking to him, it's gonna be fine for the rest of your life. You know.
Nah.
Like
Yo.
if you not, he's an acquaintance. He's a friend or acquaintance.
Nah, it's my man. It's my friend. As a childhood friend, you know, people grow up, but you still when you see your homie, you like, yo, what's up? You catch up.
Do y'all actively hang out?
No, not
You don't
not
like to
we
say
used to.
nothing.
Nah, y'all wildin'. You have to tell him. You have to tell him. That's your man's.
Wait, if you don't actively hang out, you
It
have to
doesn't
tell
matter. You have to tell him. You have to tell him. Like
Kyrie, what you say?
he said, if you don't actively hang out with him, do you have to tell him? You have to tell him. Like
I feel like
if your girl, if his girl tells him before you tell him,
I
that
would
looks
prefer-
bad on your part.
It does. As
And
a
I would
friend.
let him know.
But-
Listen, the dude confront me like, yo, why you didn't tell me? I'm gonna say because y'all look happy.
Nah, that's crazy.
And I feel
I'm
like she was
fighting you.
supposed to tell you.
I'm fighting you.
I'm not gonna be the reason to break up your relationship. She is.
But what makes you think that they're gonna break up? It's not about breaking up. It's about the fact that that's your man's. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this.
Before you
With
say
your
that,
friends.
before
Let
you
me
say
ask you
that.
this. Let me ask you this.
No, ask him. Don't ask me.
let me get another.
You
sip.
find out, right?
Your fingers stink.
You find out. You find out that Shake smashed your girl,
Whoa, nigga, what?
right?
Yeah.
Shake smashed your girl.
When?
He had her.
smashed.
Listen, he had her bent over the
When?
kitchen sink.
When?
He smashed.
When
Okay.
did this happen?
Super Smash Bros.
Okay.
Maybe me and Shake's. Nah. You mean to tell me if you find that out, you won't care?
Yeah, I would care, but
If you find that out from your girl, I mean.
all right. So
You upset at
all right.
that
So
situation.
listen. If y'all knew about her for if y'all knew that y'all smashed and y'all been like we've all been together hanging out more than once,
That's wrong.
that's wrong. Even if we all hung out once, right? Like if you see me like it also depends on how long we've been dating. Like I said, like if we just started dating and y'all let it slide, then it's a problem. But if we've been dating for such and such, like 2-3 years or whatever like that, and y'all didn't know until until it was like the second year, then I'm not gonna be mad at y'all because y'all didn't know. I'm already in too deep.
That's
So
what I'm saying. If there's time invested, like if like he said, if we hanging out and I see her and I be like, oh shit, I'm pulling my man to the side like, yo, I got something to tell you.
I'm telling you before she
I'm
tell
not-
you, I
I'm-
used to kill it back in the
That's
day.
what that's different.
She
from,
said different.
That's different from him probably. Like say like he moved. Like say like he moved. We still keep in contact. He'd be like, yo, I got this girl I'm talking to. I cool. Like yo, I want you to come through, meet her. I see her and that's the girl I used to fuck with. So I'm supposed to go down there and be like,
Yo, I know her.
yo,
nigga.
I know her. Like I used to have sex with her. That's what I'm gonna say.
Nah, you don't even have to go into details. Just say, yo, me
No,
and
I
her,
got to now
me
because,
and her had a
because I had
thing.
her
Like,
bent over the sink, like you said, with the water running.
we
Austin.
had a thing in the past.
He said that.
Hold on, let me get to the chat real quick. Yo, shout out to my guy B, man, Brian Cohen. That's my guy. He said Meyer's in the building.
What's a Meyer?
Meyer, that's the gang. That's the gang. Lily says
What gang? What's your color?
that's gang. Just know that's gang. Meyer, shout
Don't
out
sound like
Meyer.
saying that.
Polka dot flag out the back pocket.
Shut your ass up. Don't do that.
Meyer.
Yo, shout out to Case Take. She says,
What you want your sandwich, Meyer?
yo, don't come for my guys like that. All right?
sorry.
Don't come for my guys like that. All right, let me see. So Rosemika says, damn, that changes everything. You should tell him. Shout out to CJ. She said you should tell him if y'all close. Lily says, how's that your man's? You ain't know they're together until 2 years later.
Exactly.
Cammy says Austin over there grinning and sipping.
Yes, sir.
And Life of A. Martin says, yeah, you gotta tell homie.
So y'all don't got no friends where y'all haven't spoken mad long because of just life, but as soon as y'all reconnect, it's all cool. Like
2
nothing
years is
ever
a long
changed.
time, guys. It's
2
one thing
years
to be
is a
like.
long
3
I ain't gonna
years.
lie.
That's
I've
2
seen
years.
this. I'm sorry, Curry.
No, it's all right. You know, I'm on the phone. So
No,
it's hard
my
to-
fault, man. You in the system. I shouldn't be doing that to you. You got to say your piece. Go ahead.
Actually, you know, But yeah, nah,
Yo, Kyrie
I mean,
sounded like
I
an
feel
inner thought.
I just feel like 2 years is a long time to consider somebody your friend if you haven't spoke to them. Just saying.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. That's why like I gave a different scenarios. Like if your friend moves, you don't know what they're doing on that side. You can still have conversations with them, but y'all don't see each other that much because of course he's in another state or another town or whatever. And plus people are adults, they grow up and do other things where you're not able to see each other. But what I'm saying is I've seen the scenario where like I ain't gonna lie, not me personally, but the homie done smashed the other homie's current girl, and it's like, how do you go about that? Like, he see y'all happy, having a great time, y'all cool, everything's going well,
Life is bliss.
y'all moved in together, all types of shit. Do I then throw a wrench in that and be like, yo, I used to smash that?
What if he says, "Hey, you're my
Hey,
let's say this is you're the person in the relationship, right? This is the situation.
Yeah.
You decide to have a get together, right? This is similar to what happened.
Yes.
And you invite your friend, Gus.
Okay.
Right? You get together, your girl is there. Gus is there. They recognize each other. They say hi to each other. You're like, oh, y'all know each other. Do you want someone to tell you how they know each other, or like?
I mean, at that point, I'm gonna ask, like, yo, how y'all know each other?
Right.
Yeah, we used to date.
I used to bend her over in the kitchen.
I wouldn't
Right.
say
So is that
we used to talk. We used to date.
like you still like you're happy in relationship.
Yeah.
But now they know they're in the same space. They greet each other. They know each other. You ask that question, and he says, "We used to talk."
All right, I'm not gonna lie. The way Gus said it, all right, me and Gus gonna have a discussion. The way Drew said it, the way Bello said it, we gotta fight.
So let me ask you a question.
What's up, Kyrie? Go ahead.
You're in my ear, bro.
If let's say if you were the person, right, and your man said, "Oh, I used to talk to your girl, but we never had sex," would that make things a little bit better? Even if it's 2 years from now, stuff like that.
Yeah, and to piggyback off of that, could you still be friends with someone who did bend your girl over the kitchen sink?
Yeah,
Wait, hold on.
We get a chance to read the comments.
What? What happened, Kyrie?
You just skipped over whatever.
No, I said to piggyback off of that because you asked him if that would make a difference, and I said to piggyback off of that, could you even still be friends with them? I didn't skip you, nigga.
Damn.
I think that.
Uncle Ruckus?
All right, so if I put myself in a situation, you told me that you used to talk to my girl, but it was just talking. It depends on if I believe you or not. So you can say that. I can still think like, nah, they had to do something else. So
Let's just say you believe him.
if I believe him, then it's cool. If they had sex, it's cool.
You still gonna be friends with him?
Yeah. It's not like he cheated. I mean, it's not like he. I mean, it's not.
What are we talking about here?
It's not like she cheated on me with him. This is in the past. This is past situations. It's just now like I would feel uncomfortable. A part of me would feel some type of discomfort if we all getting together.
Yeah.
In the beginning of it, it's like, yo, like you know what she looked like naked. Get out of here.
I mean, to sum it up, I would tell my friend. I would expect my friend to tell me.
What if your friend doesn't tell you he's not your friend?
Yeah.
Damn.
What if he?
I'll confront him about it. It's like, yo, why you didn't say
You
anything?
gonna confront him with the hands or just with the mouth?
Hey,
What?
What?
The rumor Gus might be gay comes more alive each episode. Yo, shout out One Eye Skull, man.
Thank you for that one.
Shout out One Eye Skull. Shout out A Melody. What up?
Hey, Melody,
Let me get to the chat. Let me
That's
get to
what
the
I like
chat.
to hear. One eye.
Oh wow, that was a comment. That's not
Lily
funny.
says you would have seen her face and told him as soon as possible. Case take.
Is it that easy to tell somebody that
Hold
shit?
up, shake.
Is it?
Hold up, shit.
Case take. I feel like dudes share their girls early because sometimes they wonder if their girl was out there. What you mean share their girl?
I would never share my girl. I don't know
You
what
share your girl
Share your
before?
girl?
You ever share your
Nah.
girl?
What that mean?
I don't know.
my
you
year.
You ever
doing,
share your
Melody?
girl?
My
Oh,
year.
like, hey, y'all, what's
Train?
up? This is my girl.
Oh.
Share? Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah,
That
that's
yeah,
sound like
probably,
you gotta
yeah, yeah.
reword that.
But I
Talking about
mean, she
using
said,
it-
but I mean, that's if she's displaying street behavior.
Oh, if she's for the streets, then she's not my girl.
Life of A. Martine says, if you tell me you used to bend her over in the kitchen, you don't respect me and I'm snuffing you.
That's a fact. If you tell me like that, we gotta square up.
Zay says, why y'all even asking Kyrie this question? Love is love to him, remember?
Yo, ladies, let us know too. Like from your side, if your girl used to date, if your friend used to date.
Oh, she said,
yeah.
my fault. She said,
Okay.
Kay's take said, no, not share.
Oh, introduce.
Introduce.
Okay. Yo,
we don't really.
Yeah, introduce.
Cammy's sticking
On
up
a
for you.
serious
Cammy
note.
said, one ice skull, don't do that.
How long before you introduce your girl to your friends? How long do you wait before you introduce your girl to your friends?
My
Is it
friends,
like
I don't wait.
Is it a priority?
Wait, whoa. You don't wait till like the relationship is established first to introduce her, or you just
If it's my
introduce-
girl,
No, I'm saying
if I make her my girl, then
Yeah.
you can meet my friends as soon as we official.
okay.
Family is
You-
different.
But you would move
Wait,
forward
you
on that?
don't introduce
Like, you
your
would-
girl.
Hold on.
I
Go
was
ahead, Kyrie.
talking. Fuck
Go ahead.
Kyrie.
You wouldn't introduce your girl before like y'all was together. Like, I mean, I guess it's not your girl, but like, let's say you guys are dating. You wouldn't introduce.
I would, yeah.
that girl.
When it comes to my
Just like
friends,
friends.
actually, you know what? It's funny you said that, Kyrie, because I actually would probably want to introduce. What?
Actually,
I would want to introduce
Dork.
my friends before my friends are like my cousins before they meet my actual immediate family because
Yeah.
that's like a vetting process. If your friends and your cousins like them, then most likely they good enough to meet the family.
Your
Y'all
friends,
really be y'all be thinking like that? Y'all be overthinking like
your
that?
friends will tell you like, yo, something. Some friends will tell you, be like, yo, something not right.
Do you watch
I
how
bet the little
your
kitchen
significant? Do you watch how she like talks and like move around, like maneuvers around your friends? Like, do you watch how she like socializes and engage with them?
Yeah,
Or no?
for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
sure.
What if she doesn't? Is it a red flag?
It-
If
it's
she's not cool with your friends, is that a deal breaker?
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to be cool with my friends, but if you can't,
Be cordial.
if you can't, be
Yeah,
cordial,
yeah,
socialize.
it's different.
You feel me?
It's
Yeah,
different
you
if you
can't
can be
hate my
cordial.
friends.
Yeah, if you telling me you hate my friends, then it's like these are people I hang around.
Yeah.
Like when I get if I get married to you, maybe, probably not because of this now. Like they gonna be there. So
Yeah, that's a fact.
talk about marriage already.
That's
Shake.
funny.
I
That's
see
a
you.
fact. He's saying potentially, you know. Shout out Brian Cohen. He says Bello is a god. Thank you, my brother.
my yurt, my yurt,
Let me get some hot sauce ketchup in my,
my
ear.
yurt.
What I tell y'all about the Meyer slander? It's not funny.
That's a good one.
Anyway, K-Take says that's not over.
Damn.
Niggas dying over here.
God, stop walking back and forth.
My bad.
K-Take says that's not overthinking. Friends should definitely be introduced up front. Fresh perspective and vetting purposes for both sides. Shout out
Definitely.
to K-Take, man. I like your input. You need
Yeah.
to join more often. Whose friend is that?
I don't know. Who is Case
K-Take, welcome.
What's your
welcome.
real name?
You are welcome.
What's your real name?
Melody says meeting the family is VIP treatment. Shout out to
Definitely.
Melody.
That's what I meant with meeting the family.
Meeting the family.
Meeting the family, do you know what I'm saying? Do you do that while in the talking phase or do you wait
no.
until Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
When y'all say the family, I mean like
My mother.
Right.
I mean,
my mommy.
Go ahead, Kyrie.
K apparently K's Take knows you.
Kyrie
Shake.
Cosby.
She knows me.
Yeah, she said I know Shake. You don't even know your own friends.
I
that's
can't.
crazy.
Now she left. Look at that. It
Nah,
dropped down one.
Wait, time I'll come back.
Kyrie, what you had to say, brother?
Nah, I was gonna say maybe you could introduce, the girl you're talking to your parents or family or whatever. But then I was like, nah, that's a little much because if the shit don't work out, you setting bad expectations already.
When you are happy about the person you're seeing, you want to introduce her to your friends and family, right? Like you want to.
Are you
do
speaking
it.
for yourself?
I'm asking you guys. Like
Yeah, I
that's a
would.
question that popped in my head. Is it natural? It's a natural a thing to want to do, right?
Yeah,
It's
for
natural.
for the most part.
Like if you feel good about
if you
her,
feel
Yeah.
like
hopeful and prosperous.
yeah.
Yeah. But it got to be vice versa. I don't want to introduce you to my mom and I can't see your family.
It'd be like that
You feel
sometimes.
me?
Though.
I know it'd be like that sometimes, but I would only want to do it if it was like, because I would truly want you to meet my moms, but then when it come to meet your family, you're like,
What if she
Have
has
you
a
ever-
good reason though?
Have y'all ever said that? I want to meet your family.
No.
Hell no. Nigga.
Hell
You go around saying that
no.
bullshit.
I never said that.
Ain't nobody say that shit.
I never said that.
I don't want to meet the family.
yeah.
Keep me hidden. I don't want to meet your family.
Scared of? Why you
I'm
don't
not
wanna
scared,
meet the
Kyrie. I'm tired of this sensitive nigga over here. Nah, I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you. Nah, I'm just
family?
kidding.
Showing how you truly feel.
I'm just
Yet
kidding,
again.
Kyrie. Yeah, no. I mean, it is what it is.
Yo, this is what popped up in my head.
What popped in your head?
Pops a blast.
When I was on Instagram, I seen some. I think I was
Nigga
listening.
said Pops on Blast. You remember that shit?
Yeah, on
Remember
Twitter.
Pops on Blast? Oh, they didn't have
Twitter,
Pops on
Facebook,
Blast in
MySpace.
Brooklyn.
On MySpace.
They didn't have that
yeah.
in Brooklyn.
It was on Twitter
know
too.
what that
It
is.
was on Twitter
Yeah.
too.
They had Avenue C on knees in
Shit.
Brooklyn.
They used to call it
No, that wasn't
before
funny. No.
before
Okay.
Thoughts. It was Pops.
My bad. My bad.
Yeah, my fault.
Nah, but on Instagram they said
My yurt.
Yo,
Alright, I'm
Yo,
sorry.
We naming the episode my year.
No, we not. Matter of fact, we could. We
My
could.
yurt.
We could. Go ahead. Whatever your name is.
Oh, Kyrie's still here. Fuck.
Wow, that's,
all right, so
It's crazy because he probably watch. You watching this, Kyrie?
I am watching y'all.
What y'all feel
This is
about
a
this?
little, like,
Let me see. Write something in the chat if you
He
really
did.
watching
He
this.
put-
Yeah, he did, right.
Oh, he
Yeah.
did.
Yo, everybody in the chat, make sure you like the video right now.
Please
Everybody
like the
stop
video.
what you're doing and like the video. Give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed yet, subscribe. We're going to have way more content on the way. So please subscribe, like
yes.
it. Get us going in that YouTube algorithm.
And if you guys have any topics or anything y'all want us to talk
Discuss.
about in the future, discuss. You can email us. You can put it in the chat right now.
Put
We
in
get
the
right
chat,
to it.
DMs,
IG,
YouTube
yeah.
comments, anything. If y'all want to talk about anything, make sure you let us know. If y'all see an interesting post on Instagram or any other page, tag
Send
us
it
in
to
it.
us.
Tag
Tag
us
it.
in it. Send it to us so we can talk on it. All right,
All right.
This
so the
is y'all. This is y'all show too.
for sure.
All right. So the
I
question
was
I,
gonna say
had.
no, it ain't.
So the question I want to ask you guys was about like, just like you said that, like you wouldn't. Well, the question was how the statement. Sorry, the statement was
Come on,
how
guys.
somebody. I was waiting for that. The statement was how like a dude can do a bid for his guy, his homies and stuff like that. Like basically, he could do a bid for his homies.
We said free Kyrie.
Kyrie
Nah.
taking the charge right
All
now.
right, so basically the question
Facts.
it was the question was based off of
And the like.
men to men relationship compared to men to women relationship.
You
Like
said
how
men,
how how guys can have better relationships with their friends compared to their relationship with the opposite sex, like their significant other.
it's different.
But like on some, like I would never be disloyal to my nigga and then cheat on that girl. So what do y'all feel about? That's what the
So what's your question?
question was. What y'all feel about that?
Like
Bruh.
the like the dot the
Nigga
friend,
Shake don't even. He's like duh.
my yurt. Nah, the relationship between friends, the relationship between friends and a relationship with your like girl is like a different dynamic.
Completely.
But like I'm not taking the charge from my man's.
No, forget the charge thing.
That's what you said.
Nah. Now I'm just rephrasing it now. Are you more loyal to your friends or your girl?
When I get to a relationship, I'm loyal to my girl.
But
But
what do you
I'm
mean
loyal to
more?
my friends. There's no more loyalty. Loyalty is loyalty to me.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be more loyal to somebody. I'm loyal to my girl. I'm loyal to my friends.
Right. What's
Know what I'm saying?
more loyal? Like, are you saying like if I had
Are
to
you saying-
choose between my friend and my girl, my friends and my girl, like what would I choose?
Let's break it down.
Why are we choosing?
Yeah, word.
Facts. It's a no choose zone.
This is my your zone.
No.
Okay. All right. Let's toss that topic in the trash.
Yeah.
Follow the board. It's there for a reason.
Nigga said I wasted my phone call. We gotta put more money in his books.
You know you got
Facts,
free nights
bro.
and weekends.
Yo, you got the app? You got the pay app? Y'all don't know nothing about that.
He's
mean,
in
my
his Sally's
dollar,
phone.
Yo, you got the top bunk or the bottom bunk, Kyrie?
Chill. What are you talking
Bro,
about?
we know what bunk he got. Nah, talking about Zay said not his girl told him he couldn't come outside tonight. LOL.
Yo, free
All
copy.
Alright, y'all want to go? Alright, so let's move into the next one.
Yes,
Alright,
sir.
so the next one is about omitting information, not revealing all the information because you deem it's not necessary. And if you don't reveal all the information, is it considered lying? So
Yes.
you say yes, Kyrie?
Oh, he answered
Yes.
fast.
Yes.
It's like a
So,
robot.
like, I used to think it wasn't Christopher Line, but like,
Hold on, Kyrie. Hold on. Get your phone out the water.
oh my bad. So I used to
looking
feel
at?
like it wasn't.
Hold on. It's
Christopher
still a little choppy.
Line. Can you hear me now?
Y'all can still hear him?
It's still choppy.
It's still like the connection is bad. Did you?
You want me to call him back?
No.
Oh, he good now.
Oh,
he
you good now? You
He
good now?
That
Okay.
sounds good.
Sit your ass still. Don't go in the basement.
We was about to
Don't
get
go in the
kicked.
basement to have this
It's funny how
conversation.
everything started working. We was about to get kicked off.
Sit your ass still, right
Nah,
there on the
but
couch.
I feel like it's lying because like why can't you be upfront with all the details? Why do you feel like you have to omit certain things? Is it because you don't want the person to perceive you in a different way, or are you trying to control a person's feelings about what you're about to say? Like you should be able to be upfront about things like that may impact another person.
If you ask a specific question, and I answer it, why do I have to give all the information?
Because you never know what information you might be missing out. They may come back to bite you.
Why does the information have to bite me in the
Korean is
first place?
coming back and biting
Word.
shit.
Why does it have to be bad when you're omitting
Word.
information?
Why is everything sexual
it's
with
not
you?
that because why do you feel like you have to omit it? Like what is it doing for you that you have to say you can't be?
All right,
you
I'll
can't
give you
tell
an
the whole
example.
truth?
Oh, damn! I want to give it.
Go ahead.
All right, so I'll give you an example. So
Shake speaks.
thank you. All right, so
Mhm.
I was talking to somebody, right?
Yeah.
And
Is she
they
in the
had asked me a question about what the fuck you said?
I said, is she in the chat?
No. And they had asked me a question about me taking some days off. So I let them know that my friend was throwing a party and my mom was cooking for the party, right? No problem. And then they was like, well, are you going to the party? I said, yeah. And then the person asked me like, oh, why did I have to ask you if you was going to the party? Why didn't you just tell me? I was like, well, I answered the question you asked me.
Bitch, my mom cooking. If she cooking, I'm going.
I thought it was obvious, but to that person, I told half a story and I was lying, and I was like, no, I was like, I didn't lie to you. When you asked me the question, am I going? I said, yeah.
What the fuck you laughing at, Gus?
Cause you stupid. Nigga said,
I mean, yeah,
my mom cooking, I'm going.
That's not a lie.
For sure. If my mom's cooking, I'm gonna be there. Like that shouldn't be done. But so according to you, Kyrie, Shake told a lie.
Wait, what? I know. I said that's not a lie. She asked a yes or no question.
He
Like,
omitted
what?
the fact that he was going.
Yeah, but that's different versus like an open-ended question. Like, you're asking information about a situation that might have happened.
She asked.
So you give a scenario, Kyrie.
Yeah, please.
Please.
I don't have a scenario in my head. I'm just thinking
Wow.
sorry. I just go with the flow.
All right, let me throw this example out there. So I have a
Okay,
family
go
member,
ahead.
right? They basically told me to relay information to another family member, and it was a long text, and a lot of what was said in the text was not nice. I told the family member that they told me to tell, but I left out certain things that was unnecessary and was kind of more on the rude side, because I know that if they ever wanted to mend what was said,
Dude, I'm gonna stop you right there.
don't stop.
I was
me.
gonna stop him, but
The
you can do
person-
I was gonna stop him too. Go
Yeah.
ahead, Kyrie.
The fuck?
The
Don't stop me.
person made the decision at that point, they're not thinking about reconciliation. So you're basically making these choices for them.
Right.
They already
Exactly.
told you to send everything to the other person. So you didn't have to make the decision for them.
You're
You
not
should've just did
omitting
what they
your
said.
information.
You
You're
technically
omitting
are
someone
omitting
else's information.
Right, but if I'm relaying that information to someone and I don't, because there's no way that person is gonna tell them what they said in that text.
But
Like
it's
they're
not your information.
right, but I'm
But
lying.
that's
Am I?
exactly-
I'm not lying for not telling them. That's
You
not the
are
same
lying
thing. I'm
because-
I'm keeping things out, and I'm not. I'm telling, even though it's not
I think
my
your
information.
scenario is different because you're the middleman between A
Yes.
and B, right? Like in Shake's situation, his situation is A and B, right? When you're the middleman, you're taking information from someone and you're
Yeah.
passing it on to someone else, right? Your job is to take that information and pass it. If you omit, that's on you, right? That's you're not even omitting your own information. You're omitting someone
Yeah.
else's information.
Right,
they
but-
wanted the full message delivered.
You just said it. I
Yeah.
omitted.
Yeah.
Someone else's
But in that
information. This
situation,
scenario,
you didn't-
this situation we're talking about is omitting your information.
If that person that I told, if that person that I shared the information with, if they found out that I left information out, they would have probably got mad at me because I didn't tell them everything. For sure.
Yeah, I would have been upset too if I told you.
I mean,
to
they
do
both
something.
gonna be mad
I mean,
at you.
I-
Why the fuck you leaving stuff out our conversation?
Ex-
And that's the case where you say, "Hey,
You
this
didn't
is a
keep the
conversation
same
between y'all."
energy.
Yeah,
So
at that
you
point,
did
you're supposed
not
to let them talk.
Yeah.
Well,
didn't keep the
I
same
did
energy.
say that
Why did you
afterwards.
even feel comfortable sending that like being part of that conversation?
I mean, they needed
'Cause
the
it's
toxic-
family.
Yeah, your situation
Don't wave
is
me on.
ass.
Don't
Your
wave me
situation is
on.
ass.
Don't wave
All
me.
right, so what I was gonna say,
like a fart.
just to get back,
that was definitely
just to swing this back
I'm
going
around,
home.
just to swing this
I'm
back
going home.
around.
Yeah.
Chat, what y'all think?
I was gonna say, okay, my girl asked
think
me
about
how,
it. Talk about it in a relationship aspect.
Yeah,
Like,
my
Alright.
girl. All right, hold on, nigga.
Okay, my
I'm
fault.
talking
Yo, calm
to
down,
it,
bro.
bro. I'm in a relationship.
Fake ass beats.
Yes, we established that.
All right, I'm in a relationship. I went out to a party. At this party, my ex was there. We had a great night. Just talking though,
Yeah.
not just with her, amongst my friends as well. Right? I go home. My girl asked me, "How was the party?" I say, "Great. I had a great time." She asked me who was there. I say, "My friends."
Kyrie would like you to tell your girl that, yeah, I saw my ex. We had a good time. We dapped it up. We rekindled a little bit, but nothing too
The only
crazy.
reason,
Little tongue
the only
kiss.
reason why
Now-
I would say, the only reason why I would say that is because you never know if the ex might have gone back and said something to somebody else, and the other person, you don't have time to tell your side of the story versus another person who
Hold
may
on,
have
but
who may just spread.
the question,
ahead,
the
sorry.
question I'm gonna ask you is, did I lie?
Did you lie? You technically.
Did I lie? Yes or no?
I mean, okay, so you're saying that you told the person that your friends were there,
Yes.
but technically you could theoretically be lying. I mean,
We don't want no theoretically, bro. Is he lying or is he not lying?
No, you,
Technical,
all right, yo,
theoretical.
Drew, watch, Drew, relax. Your situation, you know. I think you are lying. I would say you're lying because you're omitting information that you know for a fact is something that like is useful in a sense because
Useful. I don't think it's
in the
useful
sense
at
the
all.
other person.
I think omitting information is not a lie. Omitting the truth is
I'm
a
gonna
lie.
use Zay to relax, yo.
Yo, they said Kyrie is the feds now, fellas. We can't trust him.
Hey, no, I'm just speaking.
Yeah, you on wiretap.
I agree with what you said. Omitting information is not a lie. Omitting the truth is a lie.
So in that situation, did I omit the truth?
Yes.
No, he
No.
omitted
Wait, hold
information.
on. One Eye Skull said an ex can be a friend.
There we go. It's all in the
She's an
technicalities.
ex-girlfriend.
That you no longer have sex
I
with.
think this comes down to really knowing, like in a relationship
Right.
situation,
Right.
knowing your partner and knowing what they want to hear, or like knowing what information they're looking for, or
So
whatever.
you like have a natural filter.
It's not about what she want to hear. It's about what I tell her.
I mean,
Damn.
I guess.
Ike Turner.
I'm joking.
Right? Like this. Your partner just asked you this question. You know your partner. Is your partner asking for information that you need to share that you feel like is helpful for what they want to hear?
No. in general and omitting the truth
Mm-hmm.
or omitting the whole
Information.
omitting information. If I do deem that like, oh, she don't need to know this, is not important, I wouldn't say it.
Now,
let me
in
ask
this
you something,
situation,
Gus. Let me
if
ask
it
you
comes
something.
back and she finds out something, and then she gets on you about it, right?
Mhm.
And the second time
Yeah, that's-
around, do you learn from your past, or do you omit information again?
You do it again.
Now
Gus.
if she
Do it
says,
again.
listen,
Do it again.
why you didn't tell me your ex was there? Like, I didn't think it was important to say.
Yo, you look guilty.
Oh, shit. She just shot in my lap. I don't know.
Start dancing.
What you mean? That ass fat.
didn't think it was
Wait,
important.
What would you do?
In that one scenario, that one situation,
Yeah.
right? You see how she reacted. Now, the next time she asks you about a place, right?
She gonna know if your ex is there.
Right.
If she asks that, then I'll tell her the truth.
Oh, so she has to ask you something.
She gotta be
specifically.
specific.
Oh shit, ladies.
I won't lie if it's specific.
That's right.
But if you give me a broad answer,
Tell your truth,
I mean, if
Gus.
you give me a broad question, then yeah.
Speak your truth.
If you say how my day was, you don't want to hear everything that happened during my day. If you say what you do today,
Who
you
was at
wanna
the
hear
party?
everything.
Friends. Next question, please.
People.
What did you do? Have fun.
Cammy says you didn't lie, but you also didn't tell her something you should have told her. Lily says get ahead of it. Let your friends be chatting and be like, yeah, it was cool seeing so, and you ain't tell her. Case Take says you stutter, it's a rap.
I stutter on a
All-
regular.
all the
so,
time.
I think he practices it just in case he got to lie.
That's
how
a
you
fact.
know that?
Come on, man. You a
Like,
liar.
you usually talk like this.
Lily
Yeah.
says looking like a liar, you could have avoided this. Looking like a liar, you could have
But
avoided
does
this.
omitted information make you look
What's
like a liar?
stopping you from
But hold
saying
on.
that your ex was there?
But
Like,
even
what's stopping you? Like, why you feel like you can't express that? Like,
because she's
what do you gotta
irrelevant. That's why she irrelevant. That's why I ain't mention her. You know what I'm saying? I would never mention my ex
hide?
around my
Okay,
shorty.
but
You heard?
she's
Let me.
irrelevant.
I'll
wrong
tell
with
you,
you, nigga?
Kyrie. I'll tell you why. Sometimes you're
Tell
dealing
me,
with
dude.
certain women, right?
You're trying to avoid drama.
You're trying to avoid a headache. Certain women you dealing with, not all, but certain women, you tell them I saw my ex at the party. Oh, you saw your ex at the party.
So when did you leave?
Exactly. When did you leave? Did y'all talk? Did y'all speak? Was it laughs?
What's her Instagram?
Exact. Like you don't want to hear all that. So you just don't tell her you saw your girl at the party because you don't want to hear her mouth.
You don't want her to spit in your dinner.
You still wrong, too.
He said that so calm.
So you've never omitted the truth to avoid a conversation you didn't want to have.
I've had in the past, but
He
I'm
has
not.
I have in the
that.
past.
trying to save his
In
marriage.
past relationships. But I'm saying though, like you get older, you know, like that's not right. You know.
Yeah,
Shit,
I feel you.
man.
I mean, you could omit. You should be able to omit information.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think she telling you the whole
If I
truth?
want to know something specific, I'll ask something.
Because I'm
specific.
pretty sure if she went to a party, she's not gonna tell me your ex was there.
Shoot.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
when I ask questions,
Your girl was.
Yeah. I think most women I
Yeah, my
would
girl
have told
would.
me
My
like,
girl
oh,
would.
my ex was there. I hate that guy. Like they would have said some
Yeah,
shit.
But
Like
wouldn't admit that she danced with
she
him.
want to see a reaction.
Wouldn't admit
Word.
that. You
Word.
wouldn't admit that you danced with him,
that. She had
right?
her over the kitchen.
She ain't gonna
sink.
let you. She ain't gonna let you know. She said hi first.
That she
she went out the way. She seen him across
She
the.
accepted the drink that he bought.
That she gave him a hug with both arms.
That
Not
he
even
pulled
half
with
of
both
her.
arms.
Yeah,
around
both
the waist.
arms. Not no church hug. He gave that haven't seen you in a long time.
So
If
he
you
got
want
the
the
waist.
Deasley, you can get it hug.
Shoot.
That's a good question to ask. How did y'all hug? When y'all hugged, how did y'all hug? Did y'all hug? You see your ex at a party, you hugging her? Keep it a buck.
Give it a head nod.
You hugging your ex at the party?
What's out there? What's out there? What I see? What I see?
Who calling me? Huh?
I don't see my
All right,
past.
let me read some of this chat. Zay says sometimes you gotta tell her the raw truth and just let them be mad and get over it.
Sometimes they won't be mad.
Nah, put a condom on that truth.
Exactly.
Put a condom
I got you,
on that
Kyrie.
truth. Protect yourself.
Protect
I got
yourself
you,
at all
Kyrie. Sometimes
times.
they don't be mad.
Protect yourself, Kyrie, at all times. The Life of A. Martin says it's not technically lying because you didn't answer a question untruthfully, but it is a form of dishonesty. If you leave out info because it literally isn't any importance, then you're in the clear. But if you're intentionally holding back information to save yourself from what you know will be an issue, you're wrong. Rosemika says insecure women. She's talking about the women talking shit and shit. Case Take says See, the real problem is some women say they want the truth and they don't, even if you did nothing wrong. Talk your shit, K Takes.
That's why I like your takes, K. Because when because you be coming with it. All right.
Keep reading, Drew.
Relax, Kyrie.
Keep reading, Drew.
Yo, Kyrie,
Read it, Kyrie.
Rosmika says, or a woman that doesn't trust a chick or her man. She also says, do you guys feel like it's okay to be having a chick throw it back on you while being in a relationship?
Yes.
For sure.
Because if you she gonna shake it
Like a red nose.
Do I have that?
like a red
Do
nose.
I have to tell you?
Wait.
Not at all.
What was the question?
She
I
said,
was just saying, yeah. What was the question?
Do you guys feel like it's okay to have a chick throwing your back on you? Like if you out at a party and a chick start dancing on you while you in a relationship.
It's
It's
not
not
like
okay
it's
while you're in a relationship.
listen.
Sure.
If your girl is at the party, that's who you dance with. But if you by yourself, you gonna stand in the corner. You gonna call her like, "Oh, I miss you."
And I don't gotta tell you a damn thing.
So if
I'm just playing.
y'all girl out in the parties throwing it back, it's okay.
No,
Yeah.
that's a different
Okay.
situation, Austin. What you talking
I'm
about?
just
It's okay.
I listen.
No, hell no. Don't throw it back on
Listen,
nobody.
It should be fair. Okay. I
Yeah.
just
No
that should
such
be
thing
fair.
as fair. The world ain't fair.
I think that should be
Listen,
fair.
I rather say, yeah, we can both do what we want, and her just choose not to do it. I
Imagine
respect
she
that.
like, look at me at this video in this party, right? And she holding the phone out, giving another nigga a dub.
Oh, I'm pulling up.
Shit, it's cool.
What the fuck? Why she got a stick? Backing it up. A selfie stick backing it up. I'm gonna be tight.
No, it can't be both ways.
I'll be bothered,
I
but
think it should be both.
I'll be
Babe, I don't
bothered,
like
but
this
it'd be
question.
cool.
I feel like it should be both ways. Like if you gonna go out and cause look, she gonna go out with her homegirls. She gonna want to shake that
Damn.
ass. You gonna go out with your boys. You gonna want some ass shook on you.
Right.
Yep.
So
Listen, keep it limited. I'm
come on,
keep it
now.
limited. You keep it
Yeah,
limited.
don't OD.
Don't just be. Oh, that's my shit. Looking for a nigga to dance.
Yeah, nah.
Like
You want some ass here.
Do
You
like
on the couch in the lounge going crazy.
do like you did before you met me and dance and double on your girl because you ain't want to dance with no dudes.
Before you met me. Yeah, dance with your girls.
Word.
Yeah.
I'm not dancing with my niggas. Just dance with your girls.
I can't do that.
You ain't gonna
do
woo
that.
walk with your niggas? No? Yeah.
They go woo walk with your nigga.
But shit. Nah, honestly, I wouldn't have a problem with my girl dance with, having fun. It'd be like
As
that.
long as you could too.
Yeah, of course.
So you okay with it being even?
As long as it ain't, as long as there ain't no menace to society. No, not menace to society. Don't you know what I'm saying? Don't be a menace
Not
type
drinking
shit.
your juice in the hood.
Yeah. If it's
Now,
if
me
it's
and my... Nah, I'm sorry.
nah.
If me and my girl go to a party, right, and then there's a whole bunch of dudes there, she can't dance with nobody. That's not fair. So...
Yeah.
I've been to a party with Gus, and
What happened?
I could share this information
Why you asking? Just share it.
because it's not my information to
Exactly, Drew.
You omitting the truth.
share. I'm omitting information.
That's in the past. You can say
It is in the
You
past.
gotta filter it though.
It was kind of.
I hate this podcast.
We were at a party, and his girl was there. It was both of them there.
Oh,
right?
this is real shit.
And I was single at the time, so I was doing my thing. But I found it like Gus was like doing his thing, and she was doing her thing. I was like, it's a little weird.
What's this? This is a long time ago.
Yeah, it's a long time.
Yeah, I've been in the streets for a while now.
A long time.
Did you care? Was it like a competition type thing, or was
Nah.
it just like?
We both was just like on the same page. Like, listen, when we go
But
to parties, we having fun.
Gus started dancing with more than she was.
Oh shit!
Gus went hard. He's like, freedom? Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, son. I've been to a party with Gus where he started dancing with girls and get the sweating.
He be going hard, bro.
Yo, I was like, what the? Like we had Deuce Palooza having a good time. I turn around, this nigga dripping sweat. I'm like, it was not even that hot outside.
He had the rag.
Oh, not the rag.
Nah, you
But yeah,
walk
I mean,
around.
so it does exist where, people in a relationship could agree
relationship.
could agree to, being open like that and dancing with others in the party.
Zay says, "I'm not saying I condone omitting or lying, but there are times it's necessary.
For peace.
But you can't just be a pathological omitter or a liar, because now it's like I can't believe anything you say.
Yeah.
I mean,
Just don't. If you omit it, don't be mad when they omit.
shoot, if you're not a person of many words, shit. Like if I go into
What? I'm not a person of many words.
if you're not a person of many words,
Why you
like
pointing at me, nigga?
it's
Hold
gonna
up.
be natural. Like if I always tell you what you need to know and that's it.
That's how parents treat us, though.
You right?
Right? Like, they never told us everything. Why? Because they were protecting us.
From what?
I only tell lies to who I gotta protect. Who that? That's Drake. Y'all niggas need to get on your shit.
You got real excited.
I'm
Shanti.
sorry, I'm dark skin.
Yes, sir.
You are not. You are not.
But shit, yo, I think we had a great show tonight.
Definitely. You want to read any more comments
Oh, yeah,
before we
most
go?
definitely, most definitely.
Listen, y'all.
Or is that it?
That was it. I think.
All right.
No omitting the truth tonight when y'all tell them.
Yeah, don't be omitting the truth. Tell us how you really feel about us.
But I can't
Exactly.
omit that information.
Yo, everybody in the chat, it takes nothing for you to go hit that thumbs up button.
It takes
Go hit that thumbs up button right now.
And don't forget to subscribe.
Because a new episode will be out
Every
next Wednesday.
Every week.
Every week
we
we
got
are
an episode
bringing
coming out.
Episodes.
Isaiah
okay?
says, and women omit and lie more than us anyway. So for sure.
Get 'em, y'all.
For sure.
La la.
Yo, when we have guests, Zay
Yo,
should be our first guest.
we gonna quote Zay on
Word.
that. Let's
Yo.
quote him on that and put it on the page.
Yo, Zay, when you find a babysitter, come on through, bro.
Tell that nigga get a babysitter, yo. For real.
Shit, alright. You just finished watching Your Mans and them live. And Your Man's Gus the Third.
I'm your man's Bello.
I'm your man's Austin Felix.
I'm your man's Kari calling from my phone.
In the cell.
His track phone.
Top bunk.
Stories from the cell.
And I'm your man Shakespeare from a random house in Southside Jamaica, Queens. This is Your Mans and Them Live.
Live.
Come and kick it with the coolest young man you can sit in. Going through some shit will get you right. Come and listen. Y'all ain't messing with the starting five. Who you kidding? Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Ladies, you can pull up. We could talk, give advice. Fellas, we could laugh. We could joke about life.